wait, I do. Isn't it like your full name?
How about now? There we go.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I'm flashing water. I'm going water. Okay, I'm not
looking at water.
He's looking at water?
Yeah, he was on your right. I'm lucky.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what the hurrah about the water lane is. I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. I'm gonna flash it. And flash out. I should flash over the thing. So far, nothing.
Oh. I didn't even realize there was a path.
Let me know I can flash sight.
Yep, wait, let me boost you. No, he got me by lit him. Ooh. Nice. I had an AK.
I got it.
Go. That's a cool boost.
Yeah. All right. Let's set up. I'm gonna throw smoke. We're gonna go garage. You get on top of car, and I'll open the door for you. Okay? This way. This way.
Wait, hold on. What am I doing?
Come here. I'll show you. It's like right here. All right, we're going in here. You're gonna jump on top of this truck.
The door's open.
No, it's not. Get on the truck. Get on the truck.
The door's open.
Oh, on your end?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not open.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I can't walk here. Yeah, that's an error model on my screen. I can just see through it.
We should probably stop then.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a valid test.
Fire in the hole! Counter-terrorists win.
Okay, let's maybe reload your game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put us into prac mode. And I'll pull us up for now.
I think.
Nope. I'm restarting my game and seeing if that does anything.
Oh, do you not have the latest version?
Unsub and resub.
Hold on.
Yeah, we walked into garage, and I was like, all right, you're going to get set up for the door. And he's like, but the door's already open. And I was like, no, it isn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's strange.
He just saw an error model.
An error model?
Yeah, just a floating error, and the rest of the door was just see-through. So.
That's very funny.
Strange, because there's not even a model, it's mesh.
Huh.
But you made it a... maybe.
It's a front door. I don't know. You might have the version before the button was added or something.
All the stuff in that room was an error too, except for the truck. Like all the little things on the side were as well.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, now it's fixed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like even the little button that said open shutter was yeah.
Okay.
Strange.
We'll reset.
Okay, reset.
Is the stream working, Hughes?
Yes, I can see it.
All right.
It's really handy, actually. Thank you.
And
for that.
audio?
Yep.
Alright.
Perfect.
Sweet. Everyone get out of fucking fly mode.
Go into fly mode. Okay.
I'm flying. I'm flying.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so that strat, basically I set up a smoke for you, and then you can snipe over it and get a peek on them.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I'm smoking the cross.
I'm throwing smoke.
We should push this. Here, I can boost you here.
You want me to send you over?
Yeah, okay. I'm over. You're clear? You're clear?
Yep. You have bomb.
I know.
Oh, they're both right behind us. Oh, and I win.
He's just built different.
All right. I'm just gonna buy a deagle and run water like a maniac.
Alright, let's do it.
No armor, all ball, dick in the wind.
Nothing. I'll double back. Nothing main.
Nice. He's pushing in the CT area. Yeah. You have bomb. You can have plan off.
He doesn't think I'm fucking crazy enough to do this.
Unless.
Dude, I gotta clear all this shit.
Unlucky. Nice. Is it just me, or does it feel like the green box is the bomb site?
It does feel like that. I think
I'm
it
gonna
needs to be the other way
comment on
around. I
that.
think the site needs to be green, everything else needs to be brown. Everything that's jumpable
Yeah.
needs to be the same color.
Hmm.
I like this little flash you did over the wall.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm laying down some smoke.
Is that the cross?
I.
Oh, they're peeking over. They're peeking over the smoke.
Oh, I hit him.
Ooh, for Dayo. All right, let's rush
Yeah.
rush door.
Okay. I'm doing this shit with a shotgun.
Me too.
Oh, you are as well.
Let's-
Let's go.
They blew it open.
Same brain
They blew it
cell.
open.
Damn. Wait, so the squeaky door next to the big door is also an entrance, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm doing the cliff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing a decoy.
I'm hitting one as well.
Hell yeah. They smoke or mollied mid. Ooh, I didn't see him at all.
I don't think he saw me though. Oh. Oh.
What timings?
Also, sorry if I'm coughing a lot. I'm a little bit congested right now.
I'll have to edit that later. No, you're fine.
Let's get in and get out.
Steam goal.
I'm deem gulling.
One's right here.
Hurt.
Let's boost over the wall. Try to get a peek. It's gonna be so cool in the VOD. Haha, yeah. I'm gonna watch this later.
Oh, he saw the top of my head.
No.
It was very cool, Hope
Oh.
Fries. It was very cool.
I'm gonna see it in the VOD later. No.
Uh-huh. Yup. How the fuck do I crop? OBS, why are you so complicated? Next round we'll do the smoke curtain idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Smoke. I'm throwing a grenade. I'm lighting it up. That's the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Close the shutter. Wait, I got it.
You can't.
doesn't close.
It's a one-time.
Ooh, an op. That wasn't an op. I lied.
Terrorists win. Yeah.
Alright. Ow! You ready to do this?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get on top of the van. You have to get from the front.
Yeah.
Throwing a flashbang.
Okay, it's out. And then I'll get the door for you.
Alright, I'm ready.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, pop. Oh, the smoke missed.
Didn't land
Fuck!
right, but it's okay. No, I fucked up.
Activating the bomb.
I think that was over the boost. Oh.
Oh! I'm fumbling! I shouldn't have used the scroll wheel. Got me fucked.
Tough.
Edit. There we go. Good enough.
I feel like they're gonna just come flying out of the double doors
Yup.
at like a weird time. I think it's trying to bait us.
I agree. I'll play here then.
Alright.
And get domed from 3 different spots. Yep, here come, here come. Ah, just pressing too fast.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh!
I'm defusing the bomb.
Yeehaw! Wait, there's one alive. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No!
Shit. Could have had it.
If only I had a kit. But nah, I am a loser.
Alright. Let's rush door.
Okay.
Flashing mid though.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh, you can't open the
No.
big one from inside.
Not
I'm
here.
actually gonna sit in here. And open the
Oh,
shutter when
he's
they go
lurking
plant.
water entrance.
Baited.
Laying down smoke.
No.
Nice try.
Can you send me up onto this wall? I have
Yep. There's a lip. You got to be careful. I'm standing.
Alright, I'm up. Both water.
Heard.
Oh, Frodo's 1 health, dude. He's in water. Back.
No way. He did.
Yeah, 85 and 3 with an PK. That was almost the coolest thing ever.
I'm gonna see if I can get my
got my
curtain
helmet.
smoke on site.
Okay. Does it land like between the gaps?
Yeah,
of
up there.
the-
It's really
oh.
tight.
Throwing smoke. Fire in the hole.
I'm hitting him with
Throwing fire.
clanky spanky. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They know! They know! They were waiting for me. He has my AK. He has no armor. Kazu's on an eco. And he's probably going mid right now. Tear mid. Nice.
No stopping us.
He was behind that door and I only saw like half of him. So it kind of threw me off because it was dark.
You're expecting a full person?
Yeah. Or no person. I was expecting them to be setting up for the shutter push, but then they were both just sitting there waiting with 5.7s.
Laying down smoke. Incendiary.
Coming water lane. Actually, he's backing. He's backing.
Flashbang. Counter-terrorists. We got this.
You want this?
Can you throw me onto the wall?
Yeah.
And then also, after you do that, can you watch mid
Yep.
for me? So that, yeah.
Standing?
Alright, I'm up.
They're here.
Incendiary out.
Already on site.
Oh, oh no! I messed up.
Yeah, that gives us no time for setup. If they rush, which I don't know. I think is fine.
I think that's balanced.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's the reward for the rush.
Throwing smoke.
I can boost you on this box if you want.
I'm dead as hell. You just dry swung the fuck out of me.
Throwing fire. Grenade out.
Oh,
Terrorists win.
oh,
Tough.
oh,
That was pretty fun.
my balls.
GG's.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, God, you love your soul.
Alright.
That was fun to watch. There was a lot of timing moments where you guys were like looking at someone and you turn away just as they
I
peek the corner.
know. I felt it.
We can still do this.
All right. Feedbacks.
I'll go last.
I'll go first.
Cool.
I'll
Turn
go
my
second.
game volume down 1 second. Train's too loud. Right. I'm listening.
All right, so I did like the doors. The doors was really cool, like the slider door with the button. I actually really like the button idea. I don't know if it'd be cooler if it was just the slider door, but I don't really mind this door too. This door's pretty cool. This over here, this area just felt like underutilized, like a lot of rounds. Like me and Nitro used it quite a bit. Like when we were playing T, like it actually ended up getting used a bit. But when we played CT, I noticed the other team just like, you guys hardly ever push this. I don't know if it just like felt very daunting for people because they had to jump up. You always have to make an audio cue to get up, which is always like Makes it a lot harder to push.
Hmm.
This route back here, I really like this. This is actually pretty cool. I didn't actually go around here at all, but it was a nice pocket to play. It just felt good in the way that it interacts with the site. I really like the site, kind of like the default was good. Like, I noticed a lot of people planted here. Really no gripes about that. I can't really think of anything else right now. If I think of anything else, I'll go after someone else.
Appreciate it, Frodo.
Yeah.
Just on top of that, how did you feel about like the train? Was it an issue? Was it just not noticed? Is it like
Honestly, I actually didn't even notice it until like one round, like after the round ended, then the train went over. It was actually at the team change. It was when I actually noticed it. So
right? Okay,
yeah, it felt pretty good. Like it wasn't too obstructive.
cool. Appreciate it. Nitro.
Cool. I will continue on that. I agree. I think the train is perfect. I wouldn't change it. I like it. It sounds cool. It fits the theme really well, and it's just it just goes over and just like really. What would be cool, I would say, is a train going that way and a train going that way. Like that would be kind of interesting.
Mhm.
Just having that dynamic, maybe offset. One. I know you got one that's like 25 seconds. Do the one that's doing 45 seconds or something. Kind of half the map timing. Anyway, as for the routes or just overall gameplay, I agree with another person's comment. This is the best Hackney. I do agree with that. This was very fun. Um, I like the dynamic. I agree with Frodo's assessment here. Was I didn't mind this being a single door because the thought here was, and this was my thought was like if I wanted to plant and then leave this door closed or do something and to kind of assume that, oh, the door is closed, there's no one back here. That's kind of the thought here, is just because I open it doesn't mean I need to, or should I open it. So I'd like to being able to kind of play some foolery here. Excuse me. As for the routes in general, um, I would say I didn't use this at all, but I understand what it's there for. Like that ring around the rosy, Slammers probably could have done this. I honestly thought Slammers was going to do this, and Frodo wasn't going to pay attention. But Frodo wasn't paying attention. You were over here, so um, that was fun. Um, as for the routes, the middle route, I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed coming this way as a T. I enjoyed defending it as a CT. I enjoyed being like both of these angles. As for going as a T to water route, and I agree, we got punished every single time. Me personally, I think I have some ideas for this, but I'll reserve the holding that for right now until after I'll do a one-on-one with you because I think I know what could make this a little bit better now that I played it. Um, as for the boosting of the wall, I don't know how I feel about it. It didn't read as a boosted over wall because it's so high.
Mhm.
So the first time when it happened, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like if in my opinion, if you're gonna do that, I would say like cut like half the
Yeah, make it
wall
look
out.
broken or something.
Exactly, because to me, I
Yeah,
was completely like did not one. I didn't mind it, but I also didn't like it because I was like, "What the fuck?" And then y'all did it like several. Y'all did it this way too. As me coming here, I was not. My eyes weren't trained. My eyes were trained here, not up there. So I was like, "What the actual fuck?" So it got me off guard twice. So I didn't like it. That was a con for me. Um, as for the smoke here and boosting up here, I don't know if that was a intended, but we played it. I thought that was fun, but um, yeah, I guess that's all I really got. I did enjoy the gameplay. It was back and forth. We were interesting. I want to I have some ideas for this area. Me generally just thinking, but I think for what it is right now, pathing, I think it's pretty close to what you need to be, in my opinion. I felt like it was really good.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yep.
You want me to go home, Fries, or are you gonna go?
You could go.
I'll probably steal some of your thunder. So I like the change. I like the button. Definitely, I don't know how you make it read that it's a one-time thing. I think the light might be necessary. Like it's green, and then you press it, and then it's red. I don't know. But Home Fries tried to hit it a second time to close it, and it just didn't work. And then after that, like maybe it's just a learning thing, and it's fine. Something that we talked about, you'll probably hear in the VOD. The green box feels like the bomb site thing because everything else is brown. So
Visually,
I feel
it does look like a site.
I think if there's anything that you want players to boost on or play on, it should be the same color. Because right now it's just kind of like, this is so striking in such an open area with white and blues and grays. It just kind of is like,
I think without them red lines, you wouldn't know what the site was. You'd assume the green bit was the site. So I agree.
And maybe like this isn't, you just have a box here for now, but like it's something else entirely, right? Like you could do something else that's not a box. If you wanted to like have only boxes be on the bomb site or whatever. So I would worry about that. Same with the coloring, to Nitro's point. Even if you wanted the wall, you didn't want to have a chunk cut out of it, making this wall a different color than the rest of the walls would help players be like, okay, this wall is clearly special.
Right, yeah.
Besides having graffiti on it, right? So, I think that'd be good. I appreciate this now, having played it from this angle, that this wall is white. I don't know if you did that intentionally or not.
No, it was just kind of to fill that cubby. I didn't want it to be like another 90 you had to clear as a T if you look at it, like fly over there.
So I like it from this standpoint because it's clear when someone is crossing. I cannot get it confused with the background at all. So I think this is a healthy backdrop for this high traffic point. So I like it from that standpoint. I still feel weird about this whole area. I think it was really early on when we were playing as T's, and it was me versus Fredoyo, and I just walked this whole fucking room with a shotgun, clearing every single possible nook and cranny.
Oh, you did go through here?
And then I got to here.
Okay.
I got here right as Fredoyo turned to look at the door, and I shot him in the head. So
okay, we didn't think you were over. Like yeah, it was.
It's a really long path. If late in the game I need to clear it and not make noise, so it just to me it's a little bit too long. I see the purpose it serves, but I think it's in its current form, like it's a lot for a T to have to worry about this back room getting hit from here. Maybe the door's already open, so then there's this pocket that he could be hiding behind. This box. So it's just a lot to process. Again, I think water is still my pain point. With Nitro, and like I don't want to do this fight. This feels rough. To Frodo's point, though, we actually did go water quite a bit. I just don't think we were very successful in doing it. Because either
this area feel better?
I would. This feels better. Yeah, this feels a lot better. But yeah, either I would do the box, or Home Fries would do the box, or one of us would come here, and then whoever's here died immediately, and then this guy was left to just like, all right, 50-50, go this way, go that way. So, I don't have any good ideas, but yeah, pain point's still here for me. Yeah, other than that, I still think it's really healthy. I want my damn marker on the wall, please.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was something I was supposed to.
I want it because we tried to do the smoke play, and the smoke missed.
Yep, I heard it hit the upper. I was like, well, they threw a smoke and they missed.
Yep, and so then Home Fries was here, and he got domed immediately by an op. So.
Yep.
To be fair, I saw him and he was scoped in at main, and I shot
Yep.
him and I just kind of biffed it, and then he flicked on me. So that was
Yep,
my
Gotcha.
I was aiming to the right, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was so funny watching that because Matt was like just standing there, fully trusting that wall to be like cover, and then it just opened on him, and I was like, "Oh my god!" He got caught with his pants down, but he still managed to flick and kill the guy.
Can you-
Oh, who opened the
Get up there
door?
solo.
Can you get up here? No, you can't. Can you get up here, home fries?
We boosted.
I thought I clipped that, but apparently
I feel like this is a bit cheeky.
yeah, that I thought I clipped that, but I should probably make that more. Like,
If
visible
you
as
No,
well.
want
it
it-
is clipped. It is clipped. You can't get up here. I don't think.
Frodo was stuck
don't
like
let me leave the
on
box.
something, so I
Yeah.
don't know what he was on.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Maybe
want
it
people
was
to be
a
on
level.
top of these boxes, cool. I don't think they should be able to have like half body cover when they're up here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because like I did barely saw his marble sticking above
Yeah.
the smoke
There was
cloud.
smoke. Yeah, there was smoke right at
Here,
the bottom.
home
of
fries,
it,
go back
and then
there.
Oh,
Like,
no,
up
no.
here?
It was like
I
the
don't. I
smoke was
don't
quite a
think you
boost.
could be up here.
I threw
'cause
the
there's
smoke-
a clip barrier.
They were boosting each other, but I think Frodo managed to jump somehow on top of the tallest crate.
Yeah, he got onto it.
Yeah, it's not letting me back up, but you're like about here.
He was all the way up.
Yeah, and the smoke was like close.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I,
smoke
I,
was
I
right
fully-
below his
I
feet.
saw what happened, so I know what you mean. It
Yeah.
was like you barely saw the top of his head.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I
valid.
figured we definitely got the jump on that one.
Again, blue. Just
Yeah.
I would
Fully not
just
changed
flip
that,
it,
yeah.
flip it again. Yeah. Fun, good time.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Here we go,
Correct.
Hayes.
Correct, Knuckles.
So
I cannot become a spectator.
I have a lot of thoughts about this.
Nitro, can you
and
hop in,
I would
please?
also, at some point later, would like to talk to you about this map in private. But I agree with a lot of the
Thanks.
things that were said, but I also have a lot of deferring opinions. The thing about the button opening it and then it's not communicated that it's closed, yeah, I agree with that. The whole entirety of the water lane is probably going to be the focal point of my feedback because, yeah, we didn't really use this a lot, and of the entire map, I feel like this is the one lane that, like, really isn't it right now. I tried pushing it, like, once or twice, but as a T, it feels daunting, like, coming up here and having to fight, like, this super, like, elevated angle, which normally is fine, but it's also, like, I have to do 3 jumps to get up here, so on, like, a, like, I didn't realize it at first why I didn't really like pushing it, but then the second time I did, my, like, developer brain kicked in and was like, oh, it's because it's, like, I have to manually jump up 3 times, and it's a slog to actually, like, push this, and then once I do, it's what feels like a 50-50, even though it's not, but, like, having to clear
Yeah.
this, and then this is an angle that they could be checking while I'm doing it, and I'm not, like, super safe while I'm doing it, because as soon as I clear this and I go to check here, my entire dome is exposed to anyone, like, holding that still, so you can't hard clear anything on the way up, so it doesn't feel like a reward, and your flow is broken. So it kind of just felt like an uphill battle. Also, I didn't realize that this was a way that you could go. So when I came up here as a T, I thought this was just a ramp that led nowhere to like maybe like a little heaven so that I could fight like an off angle here. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I got shot in the right ear and it scared the fuck out of me. This doesn't look like a lane that you could go. The pathing is really weird because you kind of pull like an FM, like a, what's it called? I don't want to say that, but it's, you kind of you do like a 180 immediately. You gotta crank your neck around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
You know he's not watching this video, right?
I don't want to be a dick, but like it feels like your flow gets broken because you have to snap your neck around to get up here, and it doesn't feel like a comfortable angle. Because also, I want to clear this as a T, right? Like this is the reward lane, where if you clear it out and you fight it, you get 2 extra entrances on site, right? Other reason I don't like it is because when I'm clearing it, it's very hard to be checking like both of this at once as a solo player, and also the reward is not good for either side because, like I mentioned, it's very uphill battle trying to fight this on T side, and also this doesn't really give you anything other than maybe an extra off angle onto the site because it's just main. Like, you don't really get anything new from this. So I didn't really like going the water lane at all the whole playtest. But I don't know. Also, another counterpoint, people are saying they don't like this. I absolutely love this boost. I feel like this kind of made the map for me just because of how much we were interacting with it. I understand that, like, to everyone else, it doesn't come along as like readable, like, oh, you could get over this. And I now looking at it, yeah, this is the same height as this. This definitely looks like barrier of the map. And to be honest, when I first tried this, I was expecting it to just be like clipped, but you could peek over it and it would be like a cool sight line. But you could just like get onto it and jump over it. I
Yeah.
feel like that played well, but yeah, you probably should lower it a bit so that so that it looks more like something you could get over.
Yeah.
Because also once you do get up here, caused a few issues. Like, I thought I could jump onto here, and obviously I felt like this would be clipped off, but it looks like you could get up here and on these
It's
boxes
clipped.
as well.
Yeah.
So I know it's clipped, but I'm saying the
It
last
visually
round where I
looks like
died,
it.
I had the op and I saw y'all over there, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna peek them," and I jumped over here, got stuck, and then fucking ate
I
it
see. Yeah.
because I couldn't go that way, which cost us the game. So yeah, yeah, I would just try to make that clear, but I would also make the wall lower. And I know that this is like you're probably trying to avoid this angle by making
Yes.
it lower, so I wouldn't I'd maybe make this taller so that if you want to get on top of it, you have to like boost with your teammate and then you could peek over the wall.
But then you lose
it's
the
kind of
head
like,
peak on site.
yeah. So it's kind of trade-offs. It depends what you want to do with the map, but that's my take. I agree with the feedback. That was something that I said to Slammers in the test. I felt like this was the site, and then I got here and I was like, wait, we have to plan over here.
Yeah.
This doesn't really read as the site at the moment. I think it just feels like there's a lot of what feels like underutilized space over here. It feels like you should just make a site over here, or at the bare minimum, extend the site so that you could be up here, but then it also comes out to down here. Bigger plant space never hurts on wingman maps because the bomb rarely gets planted. But if you do that, I maybe wouldn't make it out this close to the door.
Yeah.
The main lane, I felt like it was fine, but it also was kind of like, I didn't super like pushing it as a T just because, again, you have to fight. This isn't even a 50-50. This is like a 33-33 right here because they could be here or deep in here, or they could be peeking here, or they could be here, or like it just anywhere, and all of the angles you get peeked at once, and you can't watch multiple at the same time at all. That being said, util gets used a lot on this map, which I think is cool, but you're completely relying on your smokes for this entirety of the lane being basically every time. Because you either have to smoke this and smoke this, and then it's like, all right, we're going on to the site, which is cool because like you're getting your grenade usage in, and I think maps do benefit from being able to like utilize util a lot more than others, but the main what feels like rush entrance fully relies on you doing a double exec with your teammate to cut off the sight lines, or else you have to fight like an egregious guessing game, which I didn't like pushing this with no util. So this was like our buy round. I would like coming here, but I would never rush this. Which leads me to the point of this is the best lane right now, and I almost wanted to go here every time because it was like it felt so dynamic and there were a lot of ways you could play it, whether it be with like you open the squeaky door or you open the big shutter. My monkey brain wanted to use the shutter every time because it's something new and you get a squeaky door in every other map these days, so the shutter was interesting and I wanted to use it every time and just see what its capabilities were. So that was fun and engaging trying to use that. I wish Slammers didn't like miss the lineup because that would have been so cool doing like the fighting over the smoke thing, because I know you guys liked actually playing back here, so that would probably be dope. I don't even need a playtest to tell you that that's cool. The fact that we're thinking about util lineups already in a gray box is a good sign. So that was very cool. I want to say most of the times we played in the test, we died in like the meat grinder areas, like over here and over here. So I didn't actually get to experience playing on site much outside of like one round on T side where I planted, and it felt all right. It didn't feel super inspired because obviously your site is just crates, but I get that with the theme, that's probably like the best we're gonna get, and that's not inherently a bad thing. But it kind of just the site itself kind of felt to me like just another Counter-Strike site.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what I would change, but I have a couple ideas that I could tell you about later.
Yeah, for sure.
On CT, I do like this back area, but I agree with the feedback. This is a very, very long pathway for you to have to clear out, especially on a retake, and the fact that this is wingman does not help. I'd say if it was 5v5, it would be fine, but the fact that it's a 2v2 and you're playing on little to no time per round, this needs to be shrunk a little bit. I would maybe just like have instead of this
Say it.
I like
Say
the
it.
double door dynamic, but I almost want to say like make this one big garage door.
Yep, that's what I was gonna
This
do.
isn't an entrance.
That's what I was
Then
gonna do.
move this to
Yeah,
here.
literally
and
what I was
Uh-huh.
going to do.
Yep, that's what I
Yeah.
said
That's literally what I
yesterday.
was going to do, yeah. I was going to
Yep.
shut this door, make that bigger, because a lot of people have been saying to me, Hayes, how the hell did they get the van in the garage? And I'm like, good point, because
True,
there's a
yeah.
garage door like at the CT entrance where they come through, but these are like walking doors, so it kind of made no sense to like how they get through.
Yeah,
So yeah,
and
that
like
would
I
probably
think
help
it's a
with that
cool
as well.
dynamic having like this guessing game where you're like, oh, I'm popping
Yeah,
in here, but you have the same exact guessing game right here. So it's like
exactly.
you
Yeah.
don't really need that. So yeah, I think having the main door over here and then your
Shorten
connecting
that.
route is a lot tighter. I think that
Mhm.
would benefit you a lot.
Yeah.
So I would look into that.
Okay.
And yeah, other than that, I feel like there were a lot of times where we wanted to boost and it didn't really feel like it was super like we benefited a whole lot from it. But I think with a couple minor tweaks here and there, you could have some really cool stuff going on. Like we boosted over this one round, and I
Yeah.
think Slammer's kind of just died immediately because he got like one wayed by the smoke. But being able to boost onto this and like clear the corners over here is like something that would be really cool. So I like that this is here. Expand upon it. I
Yep.
like that there was the little peak that you guys did where you boosted up here. Maybe don't let people be able to park over here, but if I could just send my teammate onto the box and then they could hold, like they could stand on here as an off angle with no cover, that would be dope. Expand on it. Like that would be a really cool thing. And like I said, this was my favorite part of the whole map by far. My last point that I'm gonna make is I know your whole thing initially was have like the train that like it like masks your sound effects sometimes so you could like time your gameplay
Yeah.
with the train. That was like the selling point for me. That is like what
Yeah.
kind of made me want to come out to this test because I love my like unique map mechanics and stuff, and that sounded so fucking cool.
Mhm.
And I don't think the train had any effect on the gameplay, which was a little disappointing.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat right now.
Yeah, like the you have other unique dynamics like the big roll up door like kind of like took me away from the fact that there wasn't being a train because you have other like interactive dynamics that like made the map cool and it held up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really wanted to see this being used and I really wanted to intertwine with the gameplay in the other lanes, but
Yeah.
it really felt like it didn't. This lane it didn't because it's just not really a good lane right now, so we didn't want to use it because of that, even though you have the ability to like kind of weave it in somehow. And this
Yeah.
lane you don't use the train for this lane at all. Even if it
Mhm.
was super loud, this does not utilize the train. So I I don't know how big of a like a pillar this is for your map, making this like a train thing, or if you just wanted a map that like functions. I don't know how you're thinking about it, but to me, if you were making the train be like a big focal point of the map, I would focus more on that than
Yeah.
the other things because right now it's kind of lacking in the train department.
I
But
kind of Yeah,
Does
I
he just
wanted
need-
it to be more of a big thing because I keep asking everyone for feedback, like, what do you think of the train? And everyone's just been kind of like, yeah, I didn't really notice it. It was just kind of ambience, you know what I mean? Whereas I kind of wanted it to be more like, oh, I timed my bomb plant to the sound of the train so they couldn't hear that I was planting, or I timed my rush. You
Yeah.
know, I wanted that to be more of the factor, but I guess I need to
I
really
think
look
it's
into
just it's not loud enough. Then if it's not clear, like if it needs to be loud enough to the point where it's like it's like it's
Most
obvious to the
people.
player, like, oh, I could use this, because right now when I hear it, I just think, oh, they're gonna hear me anyway, so it's not actually gonna mask, so why would I bother playing around it? Like, I think if
Yeah.
you're underneath the train track, it should be fucking loud as hell if you're in that
Yeah.
main lane.
I wanted to play with
Yeah.
like muffling it as well. Like if you're in this garage with the shutter door, like it's still audible, but it's like very like low pass. You know what I mean? Like muffled.
Yeah. I'll talk. This is something I want to talk to you about in a private call later.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's I would I would definitely try to expand upon it if that's one of your focal points on the map, because it didn't really play into the gameplay at all this test. So
Hmm.
um but yeah, I like, despite all of my like complaints that I just said, I still had a lot of fun on the map. Like it's still like, I think, even though there's a lot of issues that I have with the routes, I think the actual like pathing and placement of them is pretty good. Like this is not far off from final version in my mind in terms of how it's routed. Just the lanes themselves need to be like changed, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
But yeah, fun map. I like where it's going. I'll talk to you later.
For sure. Yeah. No, I appreciate that. That's good to hear. A lot of people have said the macro feels good, so I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, dog.
Because I haven't been happy with any of my layouts I've put out, and I actually feel confident with this one for once. Like I'm actually kind of happy with it, so it's nice to be like reaffirmed and hearing that. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate
All
all
right.
of your time, guys.
Feedback over.
All right, I am going to end the stream.
Bye, guys.
Cut the clackerboard.
Like the
See ya.
video.